Hey, you guys. Welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and this is my testimony. Yes. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's a fun day, fun day, fun day. Look, I feel good today, right? It's a beautiful day, beautiful day. I am here. I'm trying to see what the temperature is. So I can prove to you it's a beautiful day. It's not here. Oh, you see what they do to me? It's always there, and then when I want it, it's not there. Just sitting at the bottom of my screen. Oh, well, I don't know what a perfect day it is. I mean, I do, but I can't tell you. Okay. So anyhow, I'm happy. It's Sunday. Made it through my Monday at work last night. I worked with my new partner. He's really cool. Boy, now you guys hear that it was quiet. You can hear it was quiet. And he just started. He's so jealous. Look. He wants to say something. What do you want to say to the people? And then he stepped over here. I told you he's smart. Okay. That's what you want to say? That's what you want to say? They're listening. That's it? That's all you want to say? Huh? Okay, well, don't say anything else. Don't be rude and interrupt, okay? You had your chance to say your bit. If that's all you have to say, then just be quiet now, okay? We gotta talk. I gotta talk to the people. All right, you sit down and stop. You sit down. Okay. Yeah, so it's like when the people put the kids on the phone. You're like, excuse me. Yeah, so had my first day at work with my new partner. He's a really cool guy, and we just kind of kept it real all night. You know what I mean? And you know how, you see I'm a talker. I can talk to you about some stuff. And I was telling him, I was reiterating what I had told him the other day about, you better try to figure this thing out for yourself, because if you ask somebody, they might tell you something that's not in your best interest, right? And sure enough, because I'm rushing to work. Yeah, I'm still rushing to work. So I'm rushing to work, and but I got there on time, and I got my coffee and everything. It was, at the desk on time, everything on time, right? And so he was standing there with questions, right? And I was like, ooh, and I did everything. Well, I, sat my stuff down, and then I started talking to him, and I was telling him all this stuff, and he was like, he was kind of like saying, but I just want to know X. But I was trying to tell him stuff that he really needed to know, right? And sure enough, and so, like I said, you always wonder, boy, everybody left. Oh, they did I'm here by myself. Look, I'm really gonna talk now. They just did the exchange with the kid in the library parking lot. I'm telling you, people use Walmart parking lot, and they use this one to, exchange the baby. But anyhow, yeah, I told him all this stuff, and you always wonder if you're saying too much, if you're, you know what I mean? Because you're trying to steer a person away from the pitfalls, right? When they seem like they deserve it, you know what I mean? Some people just leave them alone. It's like, okay, you'll figure it out. But he really seemed like a good guy, and I wanted to do everything I could to, to make sure that he would be okay. So I said all this stuff to him, but you have a time frame. When we get there, you get an hour to do this, you get an hour to do that, and so he was just worried about how do I do this? So he wanted me to hurry up and answer him, and so I finally finished talking, and he left. Later on, one of the supervisors showed up, and he showed up in a way like, I've been there since April, like nobody else has showed up. Like, he wanted to call and meet me, and I'm like, what? Like, what? What did I do? Something. and he just wanted me to sign a piece of paper. I was like, are you kidding me? Right? Because I do, the way I do my job is I do what I have to do, and then the time that's left over is mine. That's what we do. That's how we do it, right? That's why it's such a cool job. I mean, we do the job, but when you finish, there's all this extra time, right? So, and I know the guy knew that because he worked there. He worked there before, right? And I felt like he was trying to interfere with what he knew I wanted to do, right? So that made it tough. I feel, all of a sudden I feel like really heavy sleep tried to come down on me. I think it's because I finally relaxed. I went to my storage room when I got off this morning and unloaded some stuff and got some stuff, and I found my gym bag. It was sitting right there with the towels. I bought special towels. Like everything matches. I have my like a little Adidas gym bag. I bought some new towels and just everything, right? And it was sitting right there. It was sitting right there. I don't know if I'm gonna go today because that's stop it. He's actually licking his tongue. Stop. We're talking here. We're not talking to you. We're not talking to you. Sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. If you could see what he's doing, he's sticking his face. Go sit down. Did you hear me? Hello? Hello? Go sit down. Go sit down. I'm not playing. Go sit down. Sit down. We don't want to hear from you. Sit down. Stop. I'll be finished in a minute. Just sit down. He's so spoiled. But yeah, I found all my cute stuff, my gym bag, and because I was so ready to to join the gym before, I bought everything and put it in the gym bag, right? The towels and my slides. Now I've never belonged to a gym, so I had to learn everything you're supposed to do. But my shoes, my little shoes matched my little Adidas gym bag. My slides, I had to learn that they call them slides, right? And my towels, like everything matches. The towels match everything matches. So I am like so cool. And then I have, the stuff that I've just bought, and my t-shirt, and even my little jacket that I'm gonna wear. I get a short sleeve shirt to exercise in, and then my little jacket to wear. It was right there in the bag. And then I had a scarf that's gonna match my shoes. It's gonna match everything, right? Because I'm a scarf lady, and going in there in the evening or coming out or something, you have to have a scarf on, right? So I have a scarf, and it's just there's nothing like an outfit. I'm sorry, there's nothing like an outfit. What to say, all the greats, Venus and Flojo, all the greats. What they say, when you look good, you feel good. It is true. It's true. That's just like with my little guy, him looking throw it away. It's just it's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling when you're wearing ill-fitting clothes. And this is just regular stuff. It's some camouflage sweats, a gray t-shirt. The jacket is a black like velour. You know how that goes with those little sweatsuits. And the scarf is black and white, and my tennis shoes are black and white. You know what I mean? It's like nothing is expensive. Everything is thrifted. But there's just nothing like feeling like you're put together. So yeah, I have everything in the gym bag, and it's in the car. So I don't know if I'm gonna go or not. I didn't even plan to do this right now. I was gonna wait until later. But after I went to the storage room and unloaded some stuff, I just felt accomplished. I felt like, hey, okay, let's go ahead and do something else. And so I, he had his little walk and everything. And you know what? My instincts have really been killer, killer, killer. Ooh, I can really feel the change, and I better not close my eyes, right? But lately, every time I say, okay, get in the car, every time here comes a big dog. Every time. Every time. And some people have problems. They don't really care if your dog gets hurt. Because this guy, he was at the park, and he had this dog, and there was like a little scrimmage, the two dogs, and he politely, his dog was not on the leash, and he politely just walked on over to the grass and, started playing with his dog. And I was telling my little guy, get in the car, get in the car. So I don't. Stop it. He has his little sweet innocent face now. He's making a sound like something's wrong with him. Um, yeah. So some people have problems and they don't care if your dog gets hurt. So that's why I don't play like that with him. I put him in when I see somebody, I put him in the car because I don't have time for that. I don't trust you like that. So I mean, it's my job to protect him. It is my job. And I told you about the day that the two pit bulls was chasing us, and I jumped up on a car and snatched him up. And the guy inside the truck, it was a truck. The guy that was inside the truck, he was saying, "Get off my truck! Get off my truck!" And I was like, I had to save us. And the people that own the dogs, they were like, "Oh, come on, trying to grab the dogs." I mean, big dogs. People can handle those dogs. So that's why I just go in the opposite direction because I'm having a hard time with this little guy. And he's not 20 pounds or anything like that. He's a little dog. But he's older. He's like not quite a baby anymore. So he has a little strength behind him. When he's telling me no, look, that and trying to kick me at the same time, he's a whole piece of work. But yeah, so yeah, I feel good. I had my first day with my new partner last night, and we had some situations, and like I said, I was telling him stuff, and it's like, do I tell him this? And you're always worried about especially when you don't know a person, you're always worried about covering yourself. Like, you don't want to say too much. His dog is really tiny. You always don't want to say too much. You know what I mean? He's like, I don't know you, but exactly the thing that I told him about, asking people for help. Somebody did that to him already. Like, just after I said to him to look out for yourself because they would set you up. Somebody was telling him not to do the supervisor that's been there for 2 weeks, like just got out of training last week, is telling him to do something that will put him on the bad people list. Like, you have, stuff that you're assigned to do. And the supervisor was telling him, don't do it. Do something else. And I told him, I said, when your name shows up on that list, they're not even going to consider that someone told you not to do your job. All they're going to see is this dude just started yesterday, and he's already filling out paperwork saying why he didn't do his job. They're going to say, that's all they're going to see. They're not going to say, well, somebody told him not to do it. And I told him, I said, you gotta listen to, and I told him, I said, there's a guy that's been with the company for 12 years. And I said, he's still here. I said, so I listened to what he says. I said, you gotta listen to people like that. I said, I've been here since, April. And I said, I've only done those reports where you can't do your job. I said once, maybe twice. I said, and the one time I had to do it, I said, I gave my supervisor like a whole speech. He got a whole earful from me complaining. I said, because that's not what I do. The job is too easy to not do it. to fill out a piece of paper saying this is why I couldn't do it. It's too easy. It's too easy. Too easy. So, we had a good night. It was a lot. It was a lot going on, but it's a good night. He's a good guy. And yeah, when he started talking to me, I'm like, dang, you could just feel that a person is qualified to do more. And then he told me some stuff, and I'm like, dang, why are you here then? If you that qualified, why are you here? So we're gonna get it worked out and see what we could do to help him, and stuff like that. But I feel the weary coming in. But yeah, but I feel really good. I feel so good. It's like, and so I told him about tonight. And I said, after the first hour, because, like for somebody to just approach me like that, like as soon as I walk in, I told him when I get in, I got to have my coffee, I got to eat something, I got to settle in. I said, because I don't know what's going to come at me during the shift, and I need to stabilize myself, and it was like 10 minutes before we were going home, and something happened, and I said, see, I'm not responding to that. I'm not dealing with that. I said, when I was new, I would have responded to it, because I would have thought that it was really a problem, but it's not. It wasn't really a problem. I feel this weary is, I gotta hurry up. But so I told him that. I said, you have to use your good judgment. I said, because you call one of these people and they will tell you to do all kind of crazy stuff. That's not in your best interest. I said, it's for real. And exactly, I essentially told him that earlier. And, at the beginning of the shift, telling him that. And then when I wasn't around, obviously I wasn't around, and the supervisor showed up and sure enough gave him some bad advice. So he was like, yeah, exactly what you told me. It happened. I'm like, see, I told you. So you got to use your good judgment and get your job done without having to ask anybody. And I told him, I said, when I first started, I used to do that too. Call people at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what you do. You have good intentions, but nobody's going to do anything at 3 o'clock in the morning but be mad at you. And I said, so what I started doing is I fixed the problem, and then I let everybody know that this is what happened, so everybody's informed. I said, but I'm not calling nobody at 3 o'clock in the morning and they're not, just to inform them. I send them a text, so when you wake up you can get it, but I'm not calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning. So but after the fact, let's see, I just crossed my wires. I'm thinking like he bought the stuff. That's me that bought those clothes, but I don't know what that has to do with this. But yeah, so it looks like everything is going to be okay. But you know what I felt? The way this happened, the way this guy came out of left field approaching me, the supervisor. For me, it was just validation that I am who I think I am, and that I am where I think I am. Because the position that he put me in, I was already off balance. I was off balance because I rushed into work. I have a new coworker. He had a lot of questions. Excuse me. So we don't have a routine. We don't have, there's a lot of stuff that he doesn't know. And so I was already off balance. It's not like I was, stable within, and then he walked up and said something to me. I was out of the office. I was out on the floor. So it's like, I'm not expecting for somebody to approach me like that. And if they do, it's something urgent. It's something that I did wrong, or it's something that I need to go do. Leave my job. I have to leave my job and go and do this and look at me going to sleep. Go and do this. Uh, yeah, but he's so funny. He knows when he's doing something bad. He knows. He's so cute. I want him to get a haircut. That's what I'm just trying to get, day by day by day by day, because he needs some care. He needs a haircut. He needs a shot. He needs a bunch of stuff. Not a bunch of stuff, but, he needs his nails cut. But, yeah, when that happened, when this guy approached me, so just like I was explaining to him, I'm like, if you call me, because it's the middle of the night, if you call me and you want something and you say, where can I meet you, I'm thinking either I did something or it's something urgent that you need to talk to me about. All you want me to do is sign a piece of paper? Are you kidding me? And what I was explaining to him is, I said, as long as I've been here, no one has ever done that. No one has ever called me and needed to meet me just to sign this piece of paper. I said, generally people do it when I'm in the office. They know I'm sitting there. They just come in and get the paper signed. And then he was trying to explain to me about how people are not doing their job and how many, But it's like, it's still just like my coworker was saying, if he needed to get those signatures, he could have waited until we switched off. And we both would have been there. But even to meet us separately, you're not making good time management. So he should have done it together. So yeah. gonna sit here and pass out like this. Was I just sitting here asleep? Oh my goodness. How long was I asleep? I think I was asleep. Okay, no editing. Here we go. Alright, so that's it. I don't know, I think I was asleep. I think I was. Well, there you have it. But yeah, everything is moving right along, you guys. Moving right along. You see, I'm hanging there and in there as best I can. You know, I keep saying I'm tired and this and that and this and that. Well, there you go. I think I was just asleep. Hopefully, it wasn't that long. But I didn't listen to yesterday's recording. But, yeah, moving right along, you guys. There was something I wanted to tell you. I went to sleep on it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm all up. I don't know where I left off at. But yeah, hey, stop. Stop. But yeah, everything's okay. Everything's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. But that's what I was saying about everything that happened with that guy. That's what I was trying to tell him. And that's what I was saying to you guys, is that for as long as I've been there, no one has ever done that. When I'm not in the office, I'm just not in the office. I'm doing something else. But for somebody to come out and need to meet me and all that stuff, I said no one has ever done that. No one's ever done that. And so I said you have to. Hey. I said you have to understand that no one's ever done that. You know. So that's what I was responding to. But for me, when it happened, just the difficulty of the situation, that I wasn't, that I'd had such a rough start to the night. It just told me that I'm in a place of, in a good place. Because what do they say? If you're not doing anything, the devil doesn't mess with you. And that was just crazy. I mean, we were kind of arguing, and that was crazy. That was crazy. But, yep, I think I was just asleep. But that counted as a nap because now I'm up. But, yeah. It tells me that I'm doing something right. It tells me that I'm moving along in my development, because if I wasn't doing anything, that would not have happened. That would not have happened, and it really was a situation. But yeah, that's about it. I think I was asleep. But it's okay. It's okay, because the whole point is, I'm committed. And I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the gym. I don't know. I wasn't I wasn't tired until I just started talking to you guys, because I relaxed. But I know I was probably tired, but not feeling it like that. But I'm doing this anyway. I'm committed. I really am committed, because I could see I'm too tired. I got a lot going on. I got, stuff going on this job, and I did it while I was moving. I did it while I was looking for a place to move to. I did it with everything. I did it on the holidays. I did it, I did it exhausted, going to sleep. I've done it. So, this is me giving it my all. I was looking to see if Bishop, they're not having a service today. That means he's really sick. I didn't really get into it, but yeah, he had some kind of situation. It was the last Sunday, and they showed him online talking, but he's really sick if they're not having a service, because I said it was like, I'm not going to say the whole thing, but you know, everyone that preaches at that church, they're either he's like a father to them, or it's his kids. And I guess people are just too emotional to even preach. You know what I mean? They're too emotional. They're too emotional. That means he's really sick. Because if that happened and he was in it and he was okay, then they would just say, in honor of him. But nah, they look, they're by his side. So he's really sick. He's really sick. Everyone is too emotional to conduct a service today. No service. That's crazy. So yeah, this is life. This is life. And that's what I was telling the guy that I just started working with, like all the stuff that I was telling him. And I told him I've had a lot of loss. I've had a lot of loss. And so I live, I do things that I can live with. I make decisions based on that. And I told him, I said, so if something goes wrong, I know that I did what I could. And sure enough, that was what happened with that guy. And, for him to do all that kind of stuff, it was like he told that guy bad information on purpose. Because how could you tell somebody something like that? He was telling him not to do his job, not for any reason. Not like nothing. There was no incident. There was nothing really to keep him from doing his job. He just told him, don't do it, and fill out a piece of paper saying you didn't do it. So looking at what he did to me, interrupting my time, and then telling that man that, and it's like only his second day actually working, for him to tell him not to do his job. Did he do that on purpose? So, but yeah, for me it's like, okay, confirmation that I'm in a good place. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to, and just like I was saying, this is the work. It's not the wow, but it is the work. Me being there with him, I'm sure it's helping him. So and I'm doing whatever I can to help him. So like I said, that's what I want to do, is help people. This is the work. So yep, I guess that was a nap. I wonder how it made. Was it 5 minutes? I wonder how long it was. Very interesting. I'm not. I warned you guys before it happened. I said, I can feel myself. It's like fading, like when you're gonna faint or something, you can feel it. And I just passed out for a little minute. But that was a nap, because now I feel more energized. So yeah, but everything is good. Move right along, you guys. It's a beautiful day. Let me see if it's telling me. It's still not telling me. Oh, there it is. 53 degrees. It's not 53 degrees. If it is, it's a beautiful 53. It's really a nice day. Really nice day. And the sunsets. Was it in the morning? Sunrise, yeah, because I get there, yes, the sunrise. Actually, both, because when I was in the store, people were, and the sunset, people were taking pictures. It's been happening in the morning the same way. The beautiful pink and purple clouds. It's been happening the same way. But yeah, I hope you guys are well. Thanks for checking in with me. we're doing this. We're doing this, and this really is an end of the year challenge. And you know what? The guy, he really appreciated. It's funny, like he's seen me not talk to people. He's seen all these different things, but he saw the little decorations that I brought in last night. He was like, "Wow, I really appreciate that. That's really nice." Because we're actually gonna be there for Christmas. We're gonna be there for his birthday. Not unless a miracle happens, something better happens. But we're going to be there together on his birthday. We're going to be there on New Year's Eve. Me and him. We're working together on New Year's Eve. So those little decorations, yeah, I brought the candy canes, the different candy canes and stuff like that. So, yep, there's nothing like being appreciated. I tell you, it's the gratitude. What does Joyce Meyer say? It's the seed for more. If you're grateful, then you can have more. But nobody wants to give you more when you're not grateful for what you have. Yeah, so he's over there. He's being quiet now. He's finished protesting, but. Let's see where we at. 37. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna keep you. I can't. I can sit here and just talk and talk and talk and talk. But I think I made my point. But yeah, for me, this really is an end of the year challenge. It really is. It really is. Standing up where I'm at, not just saying, "Oh, I want an opportunity. I want to do something fancy," but I'm doing the work that I know to do exactly where I'm at. Exactly where I'm at. So, to be able to see that and not just, it's just like I told my brother, and he was like, you're confused about what you need to spend your money on. And I told him, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, because the way I understand it, you can't tell God, I'll do it when. I'll help somebody when. Well, how you gonna make that statement when you won't help anybody right now? You're supposed to do what you can with what you have. And that's, what do they say? Blessed to be a blessing. I'm blessed. I don't have a lot of bills. I do not have a lot of bills. And when you see somebody that has nothing, when you see somebody digging in the garbage, I saw this guy digging in the garbage on Thanksgiving. They call it recycling. I call it digging in the garbage. And he was digging in the garbage, and he had, everything he had on was dirty. It's like, if you're clean and you're digging in the garbage, okay, well then that's recycling, I can say. But if you dirty, like you live outside, and you digging in the garbage trying to get something, no, that's digging in the garbage. You know what I mean? When you digging in the garbage looking for something, to get something, and you living outside or something like that, that's the situation. And that's what the man was doing on Thanksgiving. And just like I was telling you about the guy that I gave the money to in the dollar store, this guy had a beautiful spirit. See, this is what I'm saying. The little angry people, no, I can't bless you like that. Because I really can use what I have. I can use it for something. But this guy, he was pushing his little shopping cart, and he had some little stuff in there. I don't know how he's gonna recycle that, but he had some little stuff in there. And the guy from the store that's next to the bank, the ATM. Well, it's an actual bank, but I'm at the ATM, some kind of little smoke shop or something. He was outside feeding the pigeons or birds, whatever kind of birds they were. He was feeding the birds, and the guy that was doing the recycling, he's like smiling and pointing at the birds, like, look, isn't that nice? Isn't that pretty or something like that. The birds were happy because they were eating or something. I'm like, look at him. This was on Thanksgiving. This was before I checked into my room. This is when I was, making stops before I got in there. So I had to, go to the bank and stuff. Yeah, the guy was happy looking at the birds. And he's on Thanksgiving digging in the garbage. So I gave him some money. And you know what? I really do know this is not about me saying what I did. This is to encourage and inspire. I'm over here making my little videos. Yeah, they're videos. I'm over here making my little videos in the parking lot of the library. Going to sleep because I'm tired. Doing everything I can. There's somebody out there that has more than what I do. I'm quite sure. Not everybody, but there's somebody. You can do something to help somebody. When you see somebody, you don't have to go sign up for no organization. You don't have to give, you don't have to commit to every Wednesday. You don't have to commit to $200 a month. But when you see somebody, when you just see somebody and they're suffering and they're not pretending, you gotta help them. You gotta help them. It's the right thing to do. It is. For whatever reason, some people are in a bad situation. For whatever reason. And we know the difference between the little evil people. Some people evil. Some of those people out there, they will cuss you out. They might even hit you or something. And I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about the little quiet, meek person. A beautiful spirit. You out digging in the garbage on Thanksgiving with stuff in a cart. Then I don't know how you gonna get some money for that. Your clothes are dirty, your shoes are dirty, your jacket's dirty. You're not standing out on the corner asking people for money. You try to do what you can to get you some little coins. Well, I'm gonna bless you. But the able-bodied person that's just standing there in the middle of the street with a sign, that's bold. That's bold. They're not even trying to wash your windows. They're not even going door to door saying, can I clean your garage? Can I something? They just standing there with a sign saying, help me. They're not even standing there with a sign saying, you got a job for me. They saying, help me. You know how many people need help? That's bold. That is really bold. So anyhow, I'm not gonna keep going on, but still is a beautiful day. It is, and I can't wait to go back and listen to this and see how long I was asleep. I was asleep. You have no idea what it feels like to wake up and look around and you don't know where you at, and you gotta put that together real fast. Where am I? That's a feeling. That is a feeling. When you wake up and you open your eyes and you gotta figure out real fast where you're at. That's what just happened to me. So, alright. Ooh, this lady doesn't have a back window. She has a she has a cute little gray car, but she doesn't, it's a hatchback, but it has like a rack on the top. She has, cute sporty rims. But she doesn't have a back window. It's a black plastic, like as if it was a garbage bag with gray tape on it. But she did it like it's checkered, like it's a design, like it's made like that. I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's just what I'm saying to you. When I bought this car, did you know it did not have sun visors on it? I had to order them, and You know what it's like to drive. No, you probably don't know what it's like to drive a car without sun visors. You know that's when the sun is gonna come out, right? Yeah, I needed a car. I needed a car because catching a bus is crazy. It's crazy. I needed a car, and this is what I have. This is what I have. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But yeah, me in this car. So, anyhow, it's a beautiful day. It's Sunday. I hope you guys are well. Thanks for checking in with me. I'm watching these dogs play in the dog park. See, good for them. Good for them. Because we're not going over there. Never. That's a never. That's a no. That's a no for me. Yeah. If he's irritated by the stuff that's in grass, I can only imagine what will happen if he goes to the dog park with that dirt and a million dogs have been in there. I can just imagine. You know, some people are dogs with it, they're okay, but no. You said he was sitting here coughing, and I was telling him to stop it. I don't need that. Stressing me out. So anyhow, you guys, let me get off here. Where we at? We're at 47 minutes. I'm sitting here talking. I was about to say just talking, but there's something. I'm telling you, I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is, but it's good. It's good. It's really good. It's really good. It's only a couple times that I've listened back to it, and I said something that I didn't like or something like that. But it's almost like this is what I get from it. When you listen to these recordings, you just listen. That's it. Because I'm not talking too fast. You're just going along with it. That's what it is. So I just had a thought. I want something to snack on, but I gotta eat my little snacks. I have some more, but anyhow, I'm gonna get off here. And I'm gonna catch up with you guys tomorrow. Today is Sunday, so you know I have about 6 pigtails in my hair because my hair was wet, and I had 6 pigtails in my hair, long pigtails. So it's a nice quiet day. Maybe people are tired from all the celebrating, you know. It's quiet today. People out walking together as a couple and walking their dogs. That's it. That's all I see. Not a lot of activity. So, but let me go ahead and close this out because I can hang out with you all day. I told you I could. When they say talk you into the table, I can talk you into the table. This is me. I can always find something to say and always find something to talk about. Facts. If you could see his little face, he needs a haircut. He's just looking too unkept, and I don't feel like dealing with it. The first time I did it, it was so impressive. People were like, "What did you do? How did you do it?" The next time, poor little thing, he had plugs. And that's not a good look. You know, a little raggedy looking dog. I mean, you could tell that I did that. You know what I mean? It looked bad the next time. So I really want somebody to do it. Cause I don't know. It's not a chance I want to take. But anyhow, thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. We're getting on through. This is the first. Okay. First day of December. Come on now. Get your stuff together. Get it together. I got my gym bag together. When I go to the gym, you just really gonna be through with me then. So I'm gonna be in there walking on that treadmill or something with my little shoes on. You're not gonna be able to tell me anything. Nothing whatsoever. So come on, get it in gear. Don't be one of the people. I joined the gym for $1. excuse me, for $1, and I got the national membership. It's $40 a month, and I can go to any gym. I can go to any gym throughout the U.S. And don't be one of those people that you're waiting for next year. Don't do that. You can get started now. You can get started now. So, I feel the sleepy coming back. It's coming back. Let me get off here. We are at 51 minutes. Okay. All right. Thanks you guys for checking in with me. I love you so much for being here and for being on this journey with me. Wishing you guys all the best during this holiday season. And the only way to make it good for yourself is to do whatever you can. If you're not putting the effort into it, you're gonna feel bad. You're gonna feel bad. Trust me, it's the truth. It's the truth. All right, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.